How's it going? I'm Aaron Hallett. I wrote original Christian rock. I just sat down, turned on my computer. I decided to grab my acoustic guitar off the wall today. I haven't used it in a while, so why not? I'm gonna have to use headphones because, oh hey. There we go, that's better. Should I recut the beginning? Nah, I'm gonna be lazy. I did say I wrote original Christian rock. I haven't used my acoustic in a while, and here I am. Give me one sec. I had a melody idea, and I sang it into my phone last night when I was like getting into bed, because of course it happens then, rather than, earlier. All right, yes, I just have to hear the notes. And I know you probably couldn't hear that. It was like very softly humming it because, like I said, it was late at night. Probably. Yeah, okay, I had a second part too. Let me listen to that. No. That's it. That's the chorus. Okay. All right. So I'm going to set a tempo, turn off my monitors. Okay. So this thing is kind of like, well, it's not kind of like, it is the Logic drummer. So it's a little more advanced than a regular drum loop. Double time, half time. So I just use this in place of the metronome because that's pretty annoying. That's just not very inspiring. All right, so that's good. I'm just gonna slide the microphone down and start tracking. I'm gonna put this back. In the past, I would have done a right side acoustic and dubbed it, but I think I'm just gonna leave this on the left and do something on here for either the right side or center, or however I decide to pan it, but give me a sec. So I don't want anything super over the top here, just kind of like a nice subtle thing. I just grabbed one of these extra tracks and threw on a vintage like electronic piano sound. So I've just got that A, C sharp that I'm playing and kind of like holding out through all the chords. So let me just see. Yeah, that actually might just work. Do it right over the verse. Somewhere around here's the chorus. It's going to be really dead easy, but that should sound pretty nice underneath. I may or may not keep this exact sound, but just for tracking, here it is. See here. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, if you're using Logic, make sure your first hit is exactly on that downbeat or a little bit after. A little bit after is fine, but if you just tapped it slightly before, you won't hear it when you're playing back. So I always just quantize that first one. I also held the notes just in case I decided for some reason to put an arpeggiator on. That way it would, do its thing. And I played nothing in the bridge section because if I put a guitar solo there, I want less instruments so that I can poke through the mix. I grab my guitar. I'm on a clean sound right now. Give me a sec, I'm tuning this. So yeah, I'm on a clean sound right now, and while tracking previous songs in the last couple weeks, I've been just going straight through, and then I would chop verse and chorus and put them on different sounds. I might do that here, except reverse of what I was doing before, which is heavy distortion, and then I'll put it on a lighter sound for the verse. I think I'm just going to do the lighter sound because it's just going to work with the acoustic so I can hear what the heck's going on. And then I'll chop it for the chorus so the chorus goes whoo. Okay, I just dragged the left side. I'm going to do this split right now. Put them there. Now, I'm going to track the other clean side, and I'll probably do the same thing. You know, I just want a little something more on the chorus. I'm not going to show it in my multi-window video thing, but I'm going to just do an octave here. Copy paste it real quick, just as a layer. I'm just going to have that on top. Copy, paste, paste. I'm not going to show that in the multi-window video thing I always do because it's just redundant, and I also just feel lazy and don't want to edit it in. Improvised guitar solo coming up. Okay, bass guitar. B, G. Okay, next thing is drums. Okay, delete this. Okay, I just finished up the drum part. I'm gonna run in and do the whole warm-up thing. I put down lyrics already because I came up with a melody last night, and once I have that, I can just go right with the lyrics. Okay, I'm back from my little break. Oh man, not now. Just started getting a weird headache thing. Well, I'll deal with it. All right. Getting cross-eyed though. I get like these migraine things, and occasionally it affects my vision. It's gonna be a pain if I can't see the lyrics. All right, well, anyway. While my vision is going crazy, let me just listen to this. My eyes are going back to normal. Good. I was covering one because, like, just get a little double vision. The pressure, like, goes... It's kind of like if you take your eyeballs and push in with your fingers and you get weird double vision. I'm going to just try and record through this thing. I may or may not have said the lyrics exactly as they're written, but it was close enough. I do copy paste those right down to the bottom of the description box, though, if you want to know what the heck I was saying. Especially towards the end, I just started going nuts. I'm just going to leave this as one take, no harmonies, nothing. I don't even want to try to harmonize improvised vocals here. This is more consistent than some of my stuff, but at the same time, I was just kind of like choosing notes, and I have no idea what I did, so it's easier to just leave it alone. Let's see here. Everything else looks good to go. Yeah. I put my songs together by improvising a lot. In this case, I had a melody that I didn't even quite follow in the verse. The chorus is pretty close, but the verse I changed up just because, you know, I felt like it. So that'll happen. But I just come out here 90% of the time and just start playing, end up with a song. I follow an outline so I can kind of like get it cohesive really quickly, but that's subject to change every time I do something. I already mentioned the lyrics. The middle of my description box has where you can find me online, purchase and stream my music. So big paragraphs there. I don't have links, just the big list of the places. But if you see one of the what am I trying to say? If you see one of the services you use, just go to that service, type my name in their search bar, and you'll find me. Type Aaron Hallett, the same as the YouTube channel. I've got Bible teaching at the top. That's what that link is. I put that there because there's so much bad teaching out there that this being good teaching, I figured I'd put it there if anyone's looking around. This will just bypass you through all the weirdness. Everything else is subjective, and that's like the easiest way to sum it up and also say it nicely. But importation of denominational, traditional, personal, emotional, whatever baggage, text out of context, etc. Objective teaching, which you're going to see at the end of this link, is just simply what does this actually say and what were the writers actually intending, text in context, translation from the original languages to get the exact meaning, grammar from the original languages, historical context, and just teaching. So I put it there as a resource if you want to check it out. My stuff, subscribe, like, comment, share. You'll keep seeing me because I keep writing music every day, and I do one of these in the morning. I do instrumental stuff sometimes on my little MacBook Air. Sounds a bit different, but I've just got different plugins on there, so you know. All right. I will see you later. That's it for this one. Thanks for watching. Here comes the song.
We'll be baking borders. It's on photo. What's the punishment? Follow your instincts and count your blessings. What's this all about? Can the mind see? Or can I believe? That's a cheap tricks that take them action. Build the walls. Just get on work. What you can't see, I won't tell you. What I feel when you sound the warning signal. Lord, I fail. Why can't you see? I won't tell you. What that feel anyway? When you sound the warning signal on the battlefield, in sort of wild out of sorts here. What's the covenant? Follow findings. Count your time.